Hey man, peace and blessings is real. First and foremost, want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, to His only begotten Son, Yahushua, man, for allowing His word to come out. And hey, listen, we back at it again. Beautiful scenery. We downtown. Hank Aaron Trail. As you can see, man. Go ahead, bro. Bring us in, man.
Okay.
Let them know where we at, man.
We at the Hank Aaron Trail downtown. Can they see the buildings in the back?
Yeah.
Okay. We're downtown Milwaukee at the Hank Aaron Trail. No, you can't see the buildings. We'll do like this. Now, in the distance, here in the distance, let me show you what you're looking at.
Okay.
So in the distance, here, this building here is U.S. Bank. That's us. Remember, the U.S. in U.S. Bank is a dollar sign.
God.
You take the bottom line out of the U, and you strike it through the S, and you make a dollar sign. So U.S. is just a dollar sign. So it's a dollar sign bank. Now, U.S. us. Who is us? If you notice, it's a box with a red triangle inside the box, but underneath it's a square box on top, but underneath it's a trident, just like the two tridents at the top of the building and the mezzanine. See the mezzanine between the middle with the tridents going downward? The tridents going downward here. See, that's U.S. Bank and that's Northwestern Mutual sitting right behind OP. I need you to know this so you can have aspect. Right here is Summerfest. So we're behind Summerfest, and over there is the Home Bridge, and also over there is the lighthouse. See that lighthouse over there? That lighthouse over there got a black man standing with his pants down, with his rods casted in concrete, and they have you out here standing out here all year. Get cold down here, hot, it don't matter. You cast it in concrete out there. Now check this out. Now look, we didn't put this here. We didn't put Uline or Nazis. They actually aren't Nazis. They actually Jews, actually. Now look, Northwestern Mutual and Chase Bank, which is right there. All the banks right here. This where all the banks at. Now, on the other side of these banks is Pfizer Forum. And on the other side of that is the ghetto. Now, do you think that design in the city is by chance or is it by design? Why is the ghetto the first place behind these banks that you get to? Why? Because all the money from these banks primarily comes from the ghetto. If you follow the money, all the money go back to these banks. All of our mortgages, all of those outrageous fucked up mortgages they gave black people, all go back to these banks. Everything go back to these banks. That playground that Northwestern Mutual just put out there for black kids to come play on, all that shit is our money that they feeding back as a gift.
Facts.
Okay, I'm sorry, I wanted to keep you on that aspect. So here we are, I'm setting the camera back up so you know we are. This is the Hank Aaron Trail. Now, this is where all the rich Jews be at, and they like to exercise and ride bikes. But this trail is named after a black man, right, that played for the Brewers. Now notice, they didn't give him a statue at the stadium. They gave him a trail so they can walk on your black ass.
Ooh, that's deep.
See, this is a trail. How is a trail giving me a trail? The Trail of Tears is that's a trail.
Facts.
You give somebody a trail of tears. That's what you give them.
Facts.
You don't give somebody a trail in their name to symbolize their greatness. You give them a statue.
Right.
A trail got bird shit on it.
Facts. Yeah.
A trail, you walk on the trail, you spit on the trail, you piss on the trail.
Facts.
But Hank Aaron gets a trail so the Jews can sit in the banks and then look down at this trail. Why the fuck is this named after a black man? Don't know black people can't afford to live over here?
Already.
But you name the most beautiful part. Look, you name the most beautiful part of the city after a black man so you can walk on it. It's a trail. You walking on us.
Yeah.
That's not cool. That's not something that you look at as being good. Hey, we gave you a trail, boy, so we can walk on you.
Facts.
Birds can shit on you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And when it get cold, you laying outside with no jacket on.
Facts.
And when it get hot, your ass laying on the ground getting sunburned, but you don't get sunburned. So you just laying your ass out there in the hot sun because you like that anyway. That's what this shit is saying.
Facts.
All this shit is disrespectful to black people. All of it.
All day.
Okay, now we're going to get on with the lessons because I had to give you aspect of where we were.
Facts. Take your time, bro. Take your time, man.
Okay, let's see.
We dealing with a little wind out here, y'all. So
These two Bibles is all set up. One.
just one is good.
Yeah. Or because you want, if you want to, you probably want to sandwich them.
Oh, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful, bro. That's good.
Okay. There you go. Now, where would I be? Can I see my Bible from here? Yep. Okay, we're good. You're right on. I'm gonna be right on. Perfect.
Straight?
Yep.
Hey, y'all, listen, man. I hope you sincere brothers and sisters, man. Edified by my bro's demonstration. Listen, man, I'm going to turn this first word over to him because some things happened since last time we talked. Here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Northwestern Mutual, that's a real big boy here. And I'm going to have my bro break down what just happened recently on top of what he already discovered with Mutual, Northwestern Mutual. We're going to name this word, the alarm clock went off years ago and people still pushing the snooze, but time for y'all to wake y'all ass up, man. Because my bro out in the field, he really out here giving y'all this information and it's flying right over y'all head because y'all asleep. But I understand why the Lord did that to y'all. Before my bro get into his presentation of the Northwestern Mutual fuckery, what it say, bro, that Romans 11:8? This is what the Lord done to you niggas. This is why when my man come out with his revelations and his exposé of the bullshit that's going on here, this is why most of y'all can't get it, man.
Romans chapter 11 verse 8, and it reads, according as it is written, Yahweh have given them the spirit of slumber, eyes, right? Because that's what this situation is about here in the city. Eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day.
Okay, bro, now break that down and lead them into why you talking about what you talking about as far as Northwestern Mutual. If you need the camera,
Listen,
you need
man,
to move that camera, you can.
Listen, if you don't know what this is, then you got eyes that don't see. And if you got eyes that don't see and ears that don't hear, if you don't see what's going on, look at the aspect of how they built these buildings. Look at the vista. Look at the vista view. They pinpointed everything. They lined everything up with coordinates. Okay, they got everything. They lined everything up with coordinates. They visted everything. You can see the black man being hung from right here.
Facts. That spirit of slumber, that's deep sleep.
Right.
Niggas in the deep sleep,
Listen, I'm gonna demonstrate to you everything that starburst is doing.
Facts.
When they say put your hands up, don't shoot, they shoot you anyway. And that's why the starburst do like this. You notice, your hands up like this on that starburst like this. But if they shoot you, you go like this. You fly back.
Right.
So your hands up, when they shoot you, you fly back like this. That's why the arms on the calling is going like this. And in the middle, it's got a ball like it's hitting you with a cannonball. You know how they hit you with a cannonball?
Yeah.
And your whole body flex forward and you fly back?
Yeah.
That's the same move that Bill Gates trying to do with the Xbox. If you look at the Xbox logo, what is it doing? It looked like an exercise ball on the ground. And then somebody asked him, hey, let me play with your exercise ball. And they say, hey, no. And he jumps down on top of it and hugs it and says, no, this is my ball. That's Bill Gates buffering out the sun. Now, his program for his computer is called Windows. In the Bible, Windows, eyes to the soul. So this fool that came out with all this forbidden technology, which is a tether. All it is a tether to you. And that's how he came up with Windows. You the windows. You the eyes that got the windows to the soul. There go your eye right there. That lighthouse is your eye. That's a spook at the top of that lighthouse. It's a black man at the top of that lighthouse looking out like this. You a spook. That's what the top of that lighthouse is.
And guess what?
It's a spook face.
Hey, I hope y'all heard what he said. The reason why I say I wanted my man to start this out. The Lord gave y'all the spirit of slumber.
Check this out.
Deep sleep.
If you go here, see where that U line section is? So if you start here, on the other side, you'll see the Johnson Control eye. Johnson Controls use an eye. Remember, outside Pfizer Forum, there's a blue and a green eye sitting right at the Johnson Controls entrance. It's all about the eye. Just like you just read in Romans 11 and 8.
Yeah.
Now check this out.
Eyes
all
that can't
it is
see.
is about visual acuity as well. Because if you come in and you look at this shelter over the top, this little shelter, that's all sunrise visualization. This home bridge is all sunrise visualization. Turn around and look at the BMO Bradley. The BMO, see the top of the BMO?
Yeah.
See how the top of the BMO got an eye arch on the top of it?
On top of it, yeah.
Now look, see Rotary Park right over here at Discovery World. They have a rotary, it's called the Rotary.
Okay.
That's the clock. That's the slice the green like a lawnmower. See, that's over your head. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
But all of this aspect of this city is to disrespect niggers. That's what they do in Milwaukee. Everything in Milwaukee is about the disrespect of black people.
Facts.
Everything. They architecture, all of it.
Yeah.
Once you start to dig into this architecture, look at who paid for this stuff, all the anonymous donations that were put forth to build some of this stuff. When they put those lights on the home bridge in 2020 from all of those anonymous donations, and then when Giannis got his Supermax deal, they lit it up in the Greek colors. Giannis is not Greek. Giannis a Negro. Negroes don't come from Greece.
Already.
That's a fake name. You John Jacob Jingleheimer spitted him twice because he's not from America, so you didn't give him a slave name.
Facts.
He didn't have a slave name, so you gave him a Toby anyway by calling him the fucking Greek freak. He's a goddamn black man from where? From Kenya, wherever he from.
Africa.
How the hell he the Greek freak?
See that? That's deep, bro.
How the hell is a black man a Greek freak? You a Greek freak.
Facts. Yeah. Hey man, I told y'all he's gonna be cooking today.
How the hell a black man a Greek freak?
Can't be.
Any props that's keeping away from what we really are, them motherfuckers, oh, you a Greek freak. How the hell I'm a Greek freak? I'm not Greek.
Yeah. That's like calling Eminem the coldest black rapper ever.
Right, that's like calling Eminem the coldest black rapper ever. No, you so cold to be black rapping. He gonna be like, well, I'm a white boy. No.
You a nigga.
You a nigga now.
Nah. There's somebody in your family black, bro.
The Greek freak. You know what that remind me of? You remember the movie that came out in 1984 called The Toy? Where Richard Pryor with a little white boy could play with him like he was a toy? That's Giannis.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Giannis can't say nothing that I'm saying, and Giannis got $300 million. I can say anything I want to. Giannis can't, so who free? Who free? All that money don't mean nothing. They wrote nigger on LeBron James' house.
Yeah.
This trail is it's named after a black man. They don't even want niggas down here.
Facts. But guess why they can't get that out? You already told them in Romans 11 and 8, the Lord put a spirit of slumber on them.
They got a spirit of slumber on them.
Yeah. Deep sleep.
Deep sleep.
These niggas walking around with beds on their heads with their sleeping clothes on, man.
They go on Fox 6.
Yeah.
And they watch everything that's going on in that inner city. All those killings going on, and these stupid motherfuckers want to talk about the Bucks. You hate black people so much.
Facts.
How do you hate us so much? And the most expensive building that you ever built is for 5 niggas to play basketball in.
And a whole bunch of niggas outside
and a whole
to look
bunch of
at
niggas to come stand outside and
What
look and use some fucking porta potties.
Field niggas looking at
You got
the
the field
niggas.
niggas and the house niggas right at Pfizer Forum. The broke niggas outside, they got to use the porta potties. But the rich niggas that's tall enough to play their game, they get to use the good facility.
Right.
Boy, you a field boy. You ain't good enough. You got to be outside and use the porta potty.
Right. Ass
In Uncle
niggas.
Buck's alley.
Right.
Now look, this is how disrespectful they are. They called it Uncle Buck's alley.
See that?
Right?
Like
Who
Uncle
a
Ben.
buck back in slavery? A nigga is a
All
buck.
day.
Ain't the Bucks niggers?
Yep.
The Bucks are niggers.
Yeah.
You was called the buck back during slavery.
Yeah.
So they calling you a nigger on the basketball team.
Right.
Because a buck during slavery was a black man.
Right.
Wasn't it?
That's a hidden
So
word
you
for
a Milwaukee
rebellion.
nigger. That's what a Milwaukee buck is. Because during slavery, you're a buck. You're a black buck.
Right.
You're a buck boy. So
Right.
now here in Milwaukee, hey, you're a nigger. So guess what?
Right.
We built Pfizer Forum.
I apologize, sir. I overheard, and if it's okay, I
No,
want
go
to
ahead.
stay and learn.
Go ahead.
No, I want to stay and learn what you're telling. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
About the history and.
That's fine. You have a subject you interested in? Because we know a little bit of something.
No. Like you were talking about the Bucks and.
We're talking about racism in the Bucks.
Okay, like is it connected to the basketball team?
Yeah, of course it's connected.
I'm new in this state.
Okay, this is what we're talking about. No problem. This is what we're talking about.
Sorry to bother you.
No problem. You ride a motorcycle, huh?
Yeah.
Me too.
Oh yeah,
That's cool.
I just purchased it.
Okay, cool.
It's my second day riding.
Bro, you look like Pee Wee Herman. I had to get you. I know you've heard that before, right?
No, I haven't, honestly.
Wow, don't he?
Yeah.
You look just like him. Yeah. Now, this is what we're talking about. You know what this trail is called?
No.
This trail is named after a black man.
Okay.
Hank Aaron.
Yeah.
Now check this out. He played for the Brewers. He's the best baseball player ever been on this team.
Okay.
Why he don't have a statue at the park? They gave it to Bob Uecker. Bob Uecker is an announcer, but he got a bronze statue. He's not bronze, he's white. I'm bronze. Look at my skin. Why do white men put themselves up as bronze after they die to immortalize themselves? They hate niggers. So all those white men from back in the day, they put up bronze statues of themselves. I'm the color of bronze. The bronze Fonz is over there. He's white. That statue is supposed to look just like those ancient Roman statues. Why is he immortalizing himself in the color of me?
Yeah, why is that?
I'm saying, I want to know why, if you hate black people so much, when you die, you want to be immortalized in brass. Instead of what the ancient Romans did, they used concrete, which stays white. Why would a white man who hate black men want to be immortalized in a black man's color?
That's hypocrisy right there.
That's hypocrisy, exactly. And that's why we out here asking. We're asking that question. We want to know, why does Hank Aaron have to have bird shit on him? And all of these rich white people don't even want black people down here. They walking on him. This is disrespectful. A trail is disrespectful. You ever heard of the Trail of Tears? Where the United States government took, and it was Negroes in there too. If you do your history, it was Negroes in there that walked along with. The U.S. government gave them blankets with smallpox on them. You know that, right? What the fuck is going on, man? Why is it that when a black man say, "Hey, you're wrong," it's something wrong with me? That's what we're talking about.
Yep.
How is it that when I say, "Hey, you did me wrong," I'm the problem? Trayvon Martin was walking to his daddy's house with a juice and some Skittles and got killed.
Yep.
And the man who picked the fight with him, that's a child. He was under 18. You could pick a fight with a child and kill him and get off and sell the gun for 150 grand. That was an innocent child. He was an innocent child, and they played him out to be a criminal to let that white man on. We're black men who not gonna accept that. We've adapted to rage. We're not upset at white people like that. We want an answer. Live up to your dirt. Live up to your dirt. Stop pretending that you didn't do it. Stop pretending that you're not guilty. I'm sick of that. And we run around, "Oh, we didn't do it. You did it to yourself." Ain't no black gun manufacturers. Do we use them against each other? Absolutely. We mentally ill. That's what mentally ill people do. Do you know how you become mentally ill? Circumstances make you mentally ill. They don't give us a mental illness card. They say you a crazy nigger. That's what they say. Oh yeah, we raped you, did everything to you, fucked you over, but you're like that because you're a nigger. That's why.
You said something about the Bucks got your attention, right?
Yeah.
A black man was called the buck during slavery. You know
You
that,
see
right?
this Bible, right?
I did not.
Okay.
And, a little bit of history about me. I'm originally from Turkey in Europe.
I kind of saw that.
My family, they were in New York growing up. I spent a lot of time in New York. Over the past couple years, I moved to the States. I live here now. This is my new home, and I started seeing myself a little ignorant because I always had friends who were black, every race. But just because I'm not a racist does not mean that I should not understand about the problems people are going through. That's the main reason I wanted to.
How many black people kill white people every year? Honestly, not many, is it?
I don't know.
That you know of.
Not many. We don't kill nobody but ourselves. Why y'all hate us so much? We ain't even did nothing to you. We ain't did nothing to these people. These people hate us for no reason. Why? What the fuck did we do to you? We didn't do anything to you. We harm each other, but we don't do anything to you. You come in our neighborhood to fuck us up. We not even coming in your neighborhood. You come find us to fuck us over. Let me explain something to you. This how slavery went. I hate you, boy. Go back to Africa. Then we run, beat your ass, come back. You can't go nowhere. You hate me. I want out. You can't go nowhere. But go back to Africa and come back to work for me for free. But you can't leave. And if you try to leave, I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass. See? And if you keep trying to leave, I'm gonna just cut your feet off. Cause you can't go nowhere but go back to Africa. That's what the fuck is that? Do you know what that does to somebody's mind? You're my slave, but I hate you. Get away from me. Get away from me.
Yeah.
But then when you get away from him, he come and he gets you. But you told me to get away. Nigger, I make the rules.
Look,
that's how they play us. So I run,
Bucks,
you
right?
chase me.
Yeah.
Give them that breakdown on what the Pfizer Forum looked like.
The Pfizer Forum looked like a Bible.
It does?
You know what? You ever seen the Pfizer Forum?
Yeah, I was at the game the other day. But,
Show it to him, man.
is it like aerial? Is it from
Oh, my phone dead. I can't.
Oh.
Okay, from the side view, Joe Biden swore in on the big Bible.
No, I got
You
my
familiar
phone.
with the DNC? The Democratic Convention was supposed to be here
Yeah,
in
it was supposed to be
2020.
here.
Want to know why it's not? Because people here found out that that's a big Bible. See, they made that building as a Rorschach blot. You know what a Rorschach is?
No, I
That's
don't.
the ink blot test.
Okay.
Where you show somebody a blot of ink, and it's called a Rorschach, which means if this motherfucker answer these questions correctly, we got to get rid of him because he understands Rorschach. Rorschach is I can hide anything right in your face. The only way I can tell if you're smart enough and have the visual acuity to know is I got to show you an ink blot test. And hopefully, before I show you the ink blot test, you don't know about Rorschach. See, if you know about Rorschach, you never take anybody's ink blot test. And if you do, the answer should always be, that picture looks like a black man carrying the bags. That should always be the answer. It's a black man carrying the bags. Every time you show me your Rorschach blot, it's black because that's what it is.
What should I Google to get that Bible?
You can just type in Bible, but that's what it is. Pfizer Forum, if you lay it down, look at it from this angle. See? It's flat on the top.
Yep.
The open side is Donald Trump tying down his hair. Because really the Pfizer Forum is Donald Trump from the side view. That's why they have the orange Pfizer Forum at the nape. Because they make fun of Donald Trump for being orange. And if you notice, the front hangs over like this, right? And it ties down. That's Donald Trump tying down his hair in the front so it don't blow up when he get off Air Force One. The Pfizer Forum, this is where it looks like a Bible. See, this back, it has 6 binders on it. If you pull up Joe Biden's big Bible, it's the same exact Bible. That's why Joe Biden came here for the town hall meeting, remember?
Yep.
And you know what he said in the town hall meeting? He said, hey, yeah, we know that the United States government used blacks for guinea pigs. That's what he said. That's an hour and 56 minutes. I've critiqued it. See, we aren't regular black. We scholars. We know about architecture. We know about camera aperture. See? We know about internet connection. We reverse engineered the modem. We know how the modem is made. I know what genetic material they use to make that modem. See, it's a lot of, when they say natural flavors, that can come from a human being. The black woman, Milwaukee's a brewer. I'm gonna say something that's gonna fuck him up. Noah's Ark up there in Wisconsin Dells, right?
Yep.
You know why Milwaukee's called Cream City?
Opposite the bricks?
Yeah, absolutely. It's the only place in the world that you can get a Cream City brick. Did you know that?
Yeah.
You know why?
Why?
Because Noah's Ark crashed in Lake Michigan. And it crashed into the bank. And when it disintegrated, biodegradability, the sediment that Noah's Ark construction went into the sediment where it crashed here. And it went in there, and that's how Cream City brick is made. Because Noah's Ark is crashing here. That's why they put it up there. In where they put it up Wisconsin. Now check this out. Now look at this from a different perspective. If Noah's Ark was the biggest event in the history of the world where everybody died and all the children, why would you turn that into a place of fun? That's an ugly mockery, and the Lord is going to be very pissed off about that. That's like going to Sandy Hook for your son's birthday party and inviting all the friends and say, hey, let's just pretend that is Sandy Hook and it's just really a birthday party. But everybody got killed in this bitch. All the kids' brains got blew out in here. Yes, party time. That's what Noah's Ark is. And nobody seems to see things the right way. So we just read Romans 11 and 8. People can't see and they cannot hear. They blind. They slapping a black man into a wall behind this building in a ceremony. All of the architecture is built to disrespect us. Why? The presidential seal, that's us on that presidential seal. That's a black man. It looked like an eagle. But if you turn it upside down, it's a black man on that presidential seal holding the guns and the dope.
Explain to them Pfizer Forum, why in the parking lot and the Deer District.
Well, okay,
outside.
you know who owns Pfizer Forum, right? Wesley Edens.
Okay.
He's the owner of Fortress. That's a company, a multi-billion-dollar financial company out of New York. And he doesn't own Pfizer Forum with that company. That's a separate entity. This motherfucker in bed with Herb Cole.
Wisconsin District Center on
Yep,
Pfizer.
$250 million of Pfizer Forum, which was $540 million. You know what Pfizer Forum's made out of? It's 317,000 zinc panels, exterior zinc panels. Zinc has self-healing property. If it get hit, it heal itself. Did you know that?
Yeah.
In Revelation, it talk about somebody getting a head wound
And
to their head and then it
healed.
healed. That's Donald Trump's head sitting down there.
Huh.
Remember last year on the 14th they played the Knicks.
Yep.
Donald Trump was across the street in the Black Panther arena
Yes.
while they was playing the Knicks. Donald Trump is a billionaire real estate developer and he's the president. His airplane, his 757, his 1972 757 gas guzzler with the big Rolls Royce motors on it,
Yeah.
right? It's got so much gold on it that if you melted it down, it'll cover a Greyhound bus. He has the visual acuity of an eagle, but he went in that pissy ass concert. Want to know why? That's where Tupac had a shootout at. They'll never tear that building down. That Panther Arena, Tupac had a shootout in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm a Tupac fan.
In 1994, Tupac had a shootout in there over Little Yummy, who died, that they had on the Time magazine cover.
Yeah.
That's why that building will never be tore down. That's why they tore down the Bradley Center instead. Not only that reason, because Donald Trump owned the Pfizer Forum. So he came to see his shit and play his favorite team. The Knicks live inside of his building in New York. His building downtown is shaped exactly like a vape pen and a syringe. Weed legal in Chicago. His building was built before they legalized marijuana, but it looked like a vape pen. Not only that, it looks like a syringe. It looks like a syringe. He signed with Bill Gates to push the Pfizer. Now check this out. I'm gonna fuck your head up. The Pfizer Forum, right? It's spelled F-I-S-E-R-V. It's not Pfizer, the drug company, PH. PH is Pfizer, the drug company in Philly. Do you know after Joe Biden left the town hall meeting, that Thursday, where'd he go? He went to the Pfizer plant in Philly, didn't he?
Yeah.
Now check this out. The Moderna building next to the Pfizer building, right here. It's Moderna. They got a Modern vaccine and they got a Pfizer vaccine. Those two buildings named Moderna and Pfizer.
You gave me a lot to think about tonight, man.
What's the vaccines? Pfizer
Moderna.
and Moderna. What those buildings? Pfizer and Moderna.
Yep.
The Modern building with an E. But see, they got a vaccine called Moderna. Now check this out. The Pfizer vaccine form. We got the Pfizer vaccine form. Yep, niggas.
Hey, don't forget,
we got the Pfizer vaccine form.
Hey, don't forget
See?
to give them the bucks.
Yeah.
The buck
Oh, a buck.
situation. Like as far as
Now look,
you
listen to
talking
what I'm
about
saying.
the outside,
It's all
the
about
inside.
wording. It don't have to see in their world. It doesn't have to spell the way you want it to
in
spell.
the field and the house. The house.
Right.
The house.
See,
and the field needs
I got the
as far as
Pfizer and Moderna vaccines forum. That's how you say it. See,
Yeah.
you got the Pfizer and the Moderna vaccines forum. See, it's Pfizer forum. See, that's play on words.
Don't forget
It's an
Giannis.
idiom.
Give him the Giannis
See?
on
Yeah,
stage.
Giannis. See,
Greek freak, what that's really about.
you can't translate proper nouns. Names are proper nouns, right?
Yeah.
So let's take Jesus. If Jesus was born Hebrew, how his name Jesus? That's Greek. You cannot translate proper nouns. So if you speak in Spanish, you'll say, Senora Joey.
Yeah.
And then it's Joey in Spanish. It's Joey in English. It's not Jose, it's Joey. Okay?
No matter what
so,
it is, it's
so Giannis, if his name was Greek, if his name was Hebrew, it would be John, Yachanan, right? But they said you the Greek freak, so they changed his name to Giannis. That's not his name. They openly admit that that's not his name. Now guess what? My government name is Joey B. Jones, but that's not my name. I don't know what my name is. That's the white man name who whooped my ass. So I just got his name. So we don't got names. My name, Joey Jones, that's not my name. I don't even know what my name's supposed to be. That's the white man who beat my ass name.
So Giannis
and he
is
just
an
like
African.
then you name a dog.
Yeah.
You know?
He's an African,
Nigeria or something.
but he has a Greek. They
He has
call
a
him
Greek name.
freak.
So they never give us our props. They like, you gonna always, I don't care how great you are, we gonna steal your greatness and shit on you.
Tell them about the why they
That little money that they playing Giannis,
Why?
that don't mean nothing.
Right. Why
They owe that. That's our money already. Okay, if your grandfather, your great grandfather worked, and your best friend, say your best friends, your great great grandfather, and his best friend went into business together, and they got filthy rich, and then he killed your granddad, and you know this story, and you broke as hell. I'm talking about broke as hell. And dude that killed your granddaddy, they over there with all the money. I'm talking about, and then telling you, what you talking about? Fuck you. This ain't yours. What you talking about?
Hey, before
And
he
they're
leave,
like, why the black people are angry?
What you mean?
Hey,
This
before
ain't
he leave,
yours,
I give
right?
him-
And you like, damn, man, can I get some of my shit back? Because we did work for 500 years for free, and all that money went to your family. Can we at least get half of it? No. You get the ghetto and a bullet, nigga. Ha ha!
hey,
And drugs and the bad food.
give
That's
him.
what you get. And prison. That we got for you. And dope. See, you gonna sell dope. We don't sell dope. We never sold drugs. They lie on us. You know that, don't you? Black man ain't violent. That's a goddamn lie.
I know.
Give him.
They violent. We don't do shit. We ain't built no guns. We use guns, but we don't use them like that. Think about it. How many people die in this city a year by gunfire? 80. That's not a lie.
Hey,
But they spin it like, oh, they're crazy. They kill everybody. 80 people ain't everybody.
before he leave,
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gave me a lot of shit to think about tonight, man. I'm gonna. My head is
Before you
spinning.
leave, for the Bucks, please give him these two things before you leave. Explain to him the parking situation in the Deer
Okay.
District.
Okay.
Why they got the people out, the
Right.
niggers
It's
outside
house
versus
nigga.
the
You know,
ones
y'all know
inside.
you know about house nigga field, right? They let some blacks in the
Slavery. That's a
house,
slavery
really
term.
good ones, the light skinned ones. So if you light skinned, you get in the house. But in this situation, you don't have to be light skinned. You have to be better, tall, good at something.
Yeah.
Then you can come in the house. But if you one of them ones that really don't got no talent that we can exploit, go use the porta potties outside in the Deer District and go in Uncle Buck's alley. Because you niggers hang out in alleys. At some point, something fucked up gonna happen down there. We know ourselves. They setting us up to fail. It's our fault we're gonna fail, but they help it.
I know.
You
So
listen, you
basically-
can't say, hey, look, I'm gonna let all these black people congregate out here. And it's a conceal and carry law, and the criminals got guns, and the ones of them that ain't criminals got guns, and they gonna be hanging out in Uncle Buck's alley with alcohol. What you think gonna happen? Some gunfires.
And they have you notice
And
there's
when
no
it does,
parking.
guess what they gonna do? They gonna say, hey, well now we gotta lock you boys down because we gave you a chance. We gave you a chance to act right, and you didn't. So ain't gonna lock you down. But they set us up for failure because you already know that in that situation that the streets gonna come down there and bubble over. Because that's what it is. It's the streets bubbling over. It's this fool done something to this fool, and they both down there trying to have a good time, and then they bump into each other.
Tell them why.
And too much pride,
Why
too much
this disappeared?
testosterone.
Why this one? Giannis disappeared. Remember they used to have that one.
Right.
It's
the
gone?
one of one.
Yeah,
gone?
Yeah,
I
they took it
didn't
down. He wouldn't believe me if I told him why they took it down.
Yeah. They
See, okay, I'm
I've
explaining.
been believing everything you're saying, but you gave me a lot to think about, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
This
that,
basically
you remember,
was-
I'm
you
gonna have
remember
a
that?
headache tonight because
You remember Giannis,
This basically
right?
what's going
Yeah,
on.
Remember
yeah,
that one?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Okay, tell him when that came down and what you suspect why.
Because I banged on Turner Hall's seismographs. See, Turner Hall has seismographs in it.
Right across the street.
You want to know why? Because it's on the National Registry of Buildings. That's a Cream City building that's still Cream City that didn't turn black yet. See, all Cream City buildings turn black because of the sediment. Did you know that? That's a trick of the Lord. Because all them churches on the east side by them Jews, they put them fake churches up out of Cream City. But them churches turn black over time. They didn't want them churches to turn black. You know, Trinity Lutheran caught on fire. You know
One
where
of the
Trinity
biggest-
Lutheran is?
Yeah, I know.
Now,
the
Trinity
biggest-
Lutheran
I
is a
don't know why,
block. Trinity Lutheran is a block away from the coroner's office. It's downhill,
God.
1 block away.
God.
Now check this out. Not even a block, a parking lot away.
Yeah.
So you got where all the dead black men go, and then right next to that, you got the most wicked building that they could actually put anywhere, a fake church, and it turned black over years. It was Cream City, but it turned black. They can't sandblast it because it'll degrade the structural integrity of the Cream City brick.
God.
They can wash it, but then that takes away such of the originality of the brick. They just left it black. They don't want that building to be black. They want that building to stay cream. But see, the Lord got a sense of humor. I'm gonna turn it black. just like cardinals born black and they turn red.
Yeah.
See? So it's tricks in the game. They tricking us.
God.
See that over there? See that lighthouse? That's a black man's head up there, a spook. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, spook like this. See? Like that. Like that. Making a goddamn fool out of us. See that home bridge? That's our pineal gland that we don't know we got. That's supposed to be busting out our damn head, but we don't know that we have visual acuity with the sun, so we don't even know how to make it grow.
Spirit of
Diamonds
slumber.
come out of our face. All them diamonds in Africa,
Yeah.
I got a filter on my eye. They lied when they said we can't stare at the sun. I can stare at the sun as much as I want to. I got filters. Our eyes blue too. They just blue behind the back. We got a brown filter on the front that we can look at whatever we want to. I can stare at the sun all day. It would not even hurt my eye. You know what it'll do to me? It'll make me go to sleep at night and have visions of how I've been lied to. And then when I wake up in the morning and come outside, it'll say, see, there go a lie, and I'll see it just as clear as day. Oh, shit! I'll start crying. It's so vivid. The visions are so vivid of these secret lies that they told. So this is basically what the black man is. We're the timepieces of this country. We are timepieces. We find timepieces too, the best. Audemars, Rolexes, right? You know who Mason Margiela is?
No.
He's a French designer.
Okay.
And he has this number code system that he has these duplicates or whatever, but it's all basically the Negro reel. Cause we have a reel inside our head. All that Mercedes-Benz emblem that come out of our left eye. That's why Lisa Left Eye Lopez had the thing on her. So we have this thing that this eye does, and it make us learn real fast. But the only way it comes on is the same way a watch starts. You have to wind it, and you wind it through the left eye. I've done it like this. See, you do it like this. You frame the sun, and then see this right here. This was John O'Sullivan's working.
Right.
Internet. You know about John O'Sullivan?
Yep.
So he was following up Stephen Hawking's black hole research. And so in 1992, he followed it up. You want to know why he did that? Because when you look at the sun, you see radio waves coming off the sun, just like the internet.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah. So you know the Wi-Fi logo?
Yeah.
When you look at the sun, that's what you see. You see these,
The rays,
you see
yeah.
3 on this side, 3 on this, and 1 in the middle. So that ray is visible. So he knew that ray was something. He thought it was a black hole. That's Wi-Fi. Now, guess what that was originally designed to do? It's really designed for ET, extraterrestrial.
Okay.
See, to phone home. How do you phone home? You've seen the Sistine Chapel, right?
Yep.
Where the finger goes up and touches the finger of the God, and then it's like, oh, you. See, ET was doing that, but see, he had to make a modem first. He made a modem out of a speaking spell. Remember that?
Okay. Yeah.
So he made a modem out of speaking spell that made his finger light up. He's talking about our visual acuity. It has nothing to do with the finger. See, finger is dial-up modem. That's how the white man do it. See, he have to use his finger. How does he use his finger? He control you. He poke on you, and then you do it for him. You connect to the sun for him, and then he takes that information and brings it through this black box. So this is how the internet works. I'm the internet, the hippocampus, right? The way the subconscious mind works is it doesn't ask any questions. So I can have a library of knowledge and not even know it, because the conscious mind hasn't asked for. That's my son. The conscious mind hasn't asked for a book out of the library, right? So,
hour.
what's up, Jabril?
38.
So if I have all this knowledge in my head,
Because he just put me on game.
and you know that you know anything about psychology, about the conscious and subconscious?
Yeah.
Okay, the conscious mind doesn't ask. The subconscious mind doesn't ask questions.
Yeah.
It holds information.
Back, yeah.
Right. So I can download a library of information. I don't know I'm smart yet until a subject comes up.
Okay.
Right? Now I'm talking on this subject. I'm making this shit up. I'm lying. Right? Not right now. But as I'm in a conversation with somebody, I think I know about what he's talking about. So I just join in. And I think I'm lying. Right? This is how it works. And I'm like, man, why am I lying to this guy? And then I go home and say, well, since I had that conversation with that guy, I need to do some research so I won't be so sketchy next time. And when I do the research, I was right. I guess right.
Well, I gotta rub. You gave me a whole new perspective. I
And
can tell you that.
what religion are you, by the way?
I'm pretty much nothing.
So you're not Jewish?
No,
There's no Jews in Turkey?
no. Turkey's mostly Muslim.
this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
How do you
I-
feel about the situation in Palestine right now?
Oh,
before you leave?
it's terrible.
So who do you think should win? Who do you think is right? Do you think the Israelis are right, or do you
So,
think the Palestinians are right?
I think it's a little more complex to say that, but if I had to choose, the definitely Palestinian people are, you know.
Yep, you're right,
They,
100%.
they're not getting what they
We the
deserve.
real Jews.
Who?
We the real
Okay.
Jews. The black man in America.
Yeah.
So-called Negroes.
They fake and the Palestinians know it. They over there telling, I know some Palestinians. They be telling me shit. They over there, they dying because they like, hey, you're not black. Shut up. If you say anything else, I'm
You're
gonna kill
dead.
your kids.
Yep.
And they'll still tell and get their kids killed. It's because we not in our land. That's what's going on over there. And these motherfuckers got us playing in the damn Bucks arena like it's something big. How is that big? A black man with a basketball. How is that big? Every black man can play
Let me ask you this
basketball.
before I leave. How do you feel about Juneteenth?
Nope, we not. No, we don't celebrate that. That's
They just made it a
disrespectful.
national holiday.
Yeah.
It's a pure mock.
It's mockery.
What I think is, like, when they think about it, when the white folks and the media, when they address that, they're like, they're trying to get the people to think that, you know, there was black people, they had a rough, but it's fixed. You know, Juneteenth, they got free, they got this.
Where's our money?
Yeah. So
It's not that
it's still
you
going
don't-
on. What
here's the
happened
thing.
going on is still going on.
Right.
And when you have
We're
that
worse now.
celebration, it makes people think, like, you know, well, it's over, but it's not.
Well, we worse slaves now than we were before, because now we mentally enslaved. It lasts longer. See, when you physically enslaved, you feel pain, but when you mentally enslaved, you can make mental slavery feel good. Give them some sex. Give them some sex while you enslaved.
Or pork
It's
chop
gonna,
sandwich.
it's gonna be hard.
Or pork chop
It's gonna be
sandwich.
hard to be upset. What do you want?
Jay, calm
I don't
down.
care how much slavery you in.
Freak boy.
You go to jail with a beautiful woman, that ain't jail, right? That's really kind of
You can get
paradise. Jail is paradise with a beautiful woman in the cell with you, right?
Yeah.
It's all about
Maybe
condition.
if that woman is rotating, maybe.
Well, you know what I mean. But you get what I'm saying. I'm saying everything is subjective, right? So, I'll block you in a cell for the rest of your life, yeah, with my favorite food, my favorite things, and some women. That ain't too bad. That's what El Chapo was doing, right? So, that's what we doing now in the ghetto. Hey, here's some malt liquor, here's some, some gear. Y'all love the gear and the Nikes, and I know all about Greek mythology. Nike is horrible. Hey, here's some Nikes. Put a spell on you with those. Put a spell on you with a haircut. Black men love haircuts. Here, get a haircut. Hey, man, now you forgot you a slave, boy. Now I can work you and make you pay taxes. You ain't supposed to be paying taxes. He worked for free already. So my grandfather's work, my great-grandfather's work should not have been passed on to me. No. But if I was any other race, absolutely it does. But because you're black, no, you don't get shit. You got to work now while you on Earth. You don't get left nothing. We took that. They in Mequon with it.
Facts.
Yep.
That's where all the Jews live. They the ones took all the money.
What's your
All
name
the
again?
Jews.
My name is Bert.
Bert.
Yeah, like Bert with an M, M-E-R-T.
You like
That's
Pee
what's
Wee
up,
Herman, don't
man.
he?
Well,
Yeah, he do. But no, that was funny. You from New York, so I'm thinking you must kind of saw a Hebrew Israelite.
Nice
before.
meeting you all.
For sure.
But yeah. But
I knew
yeah.
you.
He got his
You from
attention.
New
He was
York,
walking by.
you saw
and
this,
talking
and
about
you
the
knew
Bucks.
who you
I was
were.
like, hold on.
I just overheard earlier. I hadn't paid attention.
But
when
you
I
do
was-
know who we are, right?
No.
This is a Hebrew Israelite.
Okay.
We believe we the real Jews of the Bible.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, like, but so you're not Christian or anything.
No.
You
We
follow
believe-
the Bible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, because the Bible
Not
is not
Muslims.
Christianity. The Bible is a book to the Israelites
Okay. Yeah.
saying, hey, if you follow this, I'll give you back everything that I took from you.
If you don't, then you
And
going
if
in
you
the
don't,
dumps.
you're going to stay under these people and you're going to die.
No, gentlemen, thank you for shedding some wisdom on me. It's been great, and I hope I'll get you guys.
Yes,
Oh
sir.
yeah, we'll be back.
You guys
Lord
hang
willing.
out here.
Yep.
Oh,
yep.
I'm here every day.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome.
All right, take care. Don't go to the Bucks game.
I will,
45.
Stop
Am
you.
I allowed to root for them?